Hello everyone out there in TV land. This is ackattackgaming. I'm Lucky, and I usually play with my partner Charms. Who knows? She might come in for a visit. I'm gonna play Skyrim. It's a Bethesda game from 2011, but the game never gets old. In fact, I've added some mods to make the game even bigger and more colorful. I love the Bethesda games. They give you a lot of detail and a lot of options for downloadable content and modding, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what Starfield has to offer when that comes out in a few weeks. So this series will be Charms and I playing games in the Bethesda series, the Fallout games, and Skyrim. So let's get started. This is my character Arwen. I have Serana the vampire with me, Inigo the modded companion, and Lucian the modded companion. I like these companions because they have a lot of dialogue options, and I love that about the Bethesda games. There's so much that you can discuss, which sounds crazy. I know a lot of people just like to go first person all the time and hack and slash their way through things, which is totally fine and fun. But for me, I like to temper my violence with some dialogue. Can't remember quite where I was headed the last time I played this, but we'll explore. I feel like this might be part of the game where you're looking for an Elder Scroll, something. You're maybe on an adventure that a wild man had directed you to, a guy in a igloo or something. I think I'm headed that towards whatever the resolution of that quest was. I like to keep these Falmer ears if I can, because I think there's a quest later in the game where you need their ears. Excuse me, Inigo. I have a real hard time passing things up. I've played Skyrim for, I don't know, 1,000 hours. Played many characters over many years, many times. All different styles of characters. And, excuse me, companions. So I should know better than to have to collect every little thing, but when I played this game early on, I would just collect every little thing and sell it because I really like to have that money, and I like to do crafting, and I needed all these pieces of ore and whatnot to craft, but now I've got mods and things. I don't really need to collect every little thing, but still it's kind of hard for me to pass up. I like creating my own potions and whatnot. Heck, why don't I see if I can craft something now? Well, in combat, must be, I see there are two little red dots around, so can't craft anything right this moment. I feel like I should be out of combat right now. You're not close enough to me. Let's see if I can craft a potion. Just enjoy the process of pushing people. Why are they still standing in combat? They're not near me. Oh well. Can't really argue with the game. You'll always lose that argument. Isn't that right? Well, let's see what else this area has to offer. I like to quick save a lot. It's just a terrible habit. I just quick save constantly in this game. Were you the fellas who caused me trouble trying to create a potion? Get out of there, Inigo. You can burn yourself to crisp. I'll eat some wisp wrappings. Restored my stamina. Very nice. Hey, don't fight Serana. Did she hit you once and you had to attack her? Let's hope that you can move past this. Oh, there they are again. Those red dots keep popping up in my minimap. I don't know what they're up there, I suppose. And that's why it says I'm in combat. Let me try again. Should probably just let that go. Alright. I don't really need to craft potions right now anyways. Just enjoy it. You know, it's creative. I just throw some things together and see what happens. Oh, uh-oh. Hey. there's a spell or something that you can use to get them to stop fighting each other. I'm just double checking to see if I happen to have that. I don't think I have that right now. When she gets better, are they just going to start fighting again? Because if so, I'm going to have to reload. When you get all this beauty and detail in a game, you're going to have to accept that sometimes there'll be some glitches. Not a big deal, just happens sometimes. Come on, Serrano, you're okay. Oh, why is she still shooting at Inigo? Alright, I'm going to reload. A little awkward. Let's have your companions battling each other. Ooh, that looks cool. See that big battle axe with the black and red coloring? So this is where they started fighting each other. If I can kill these guys faster, then they won't start attacking each other. See, Serrano's too close to Inigo when she's shooting that. Alright, looks like everything's okay now. Quick save it before they start fighting again. Oh, they lit the floor on fire, so watch your step, everybody. Waiting for the timing on that thing to stop. Let me just go around it. There we go. You can go under it. Oh, okay, it stopped. It seemed to be burning. See, that's why I love having Inigo around. That's dialogue that you will never get from Farkas or Lydia. Take a little bit of all of this, why not? Probably don't need the charred hide. Like, you have to draw the line somewhere. I'll draw the line at the charred skeever hide. A little red dots around. Some books. I always have to look if there's a good book to read. The books that they put in their games are really great. Really good detail and they're fun. We'll electrocute each other. Let's look for some ears. I know there's a quest later with ears, so. I don't like those creatures that lay those eggs. They're really creepy to me. Like giant earwigs. Earwigs, I understand, are much maligned and are not as bad as everyone thinks they are. But, it's so creepy looking. What are you gonna do? It's their lot in life. Well, things are going pretty well, guys. I think this would be a pretty cool adventure if we were doing this in real life. We'd all hang out by these blood and guts things and creepy reanimated farmers and just be happy, you know? Just be happy together. Is this the right way? Going backwards? Look at the map. I think I'm going the wrong way. Maybe it will go the right way eventually? Alright. I think this is actually the right way. Oh! You know you're going the right way when you come across living bad guys. If I come by here later and I see the charred remains of a spider, I'll know that I've retraced my steps. But now, oh, look at this. Anything in this corpse there? No? Reminds me of the part of the Hobbit where they get wrapped up by the spiders. I'm gonna eat it, just to get some experience points. Seems gross, I know. Little known fact. Dwemer did not actually eat these gyros. Little sandwich humor for you. a gyro a sandwich? A hero? Euro? Is a euro a sandwich? Well, these things are unknowable. Whoa, whoa! I should have disarmed it. I meant to disarm it, not activate it. I think you get the experience points only if you disarm it. Sounds like a nice place. Cathedral. I think we're going towards that place where there's a giant orb that you have to rotate a certain way, plays music and stuff. So this is a great place to stop. Until next time.